Mohbad. Wallahi, if they say in your shares, yeah, Mohbad, Wunmi fi shares. Àwọn ọmọ kékèké. Àwọn ọmọ kékèké. In fact, look at Wunmi, o lè bí lọ́mọ now. You have kids older than her. O wá firi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀sìn. O ń fira ẹ̀ṣẹ̀sìn. Not only that, àwọn team ẹ̀, they that came out and they were saying to you, you should come out yourself and tender apology. As in, really? O ṣẹ̀sìn o dey deserve it. Mo mama tẹnu mọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbà lẹ́nu mi. You deserve it. You deserve it. Mo mama tẹnu mọ́ kò sí nǹkan tó lè gbà ní ẹnu mi. You deserve ẹ̀sìn tó ṣe yìí. Now, let me continue. Let me pause it there. Yeah, Mohbad, I thank God that some parts of you, maybe all this talk that we talk, I know that you listen. I know that you listen, or they relate it to you. If I'm to be sincere, this is the first time Iya Mohbad has said something like an abiamo since the demise or sudden demise of her child. For her to say, all the abiamos, help me find what killed my child. This is the first time. All this while Iya Mohbad has been lying. They told her to say Naira Marley. She said they should help her. Naira Marley, oh, Naira Marley, oh. Wunmi told her to say Naira Marley. And she said shouting Naira Marley, Naira Marley. Listen to her for the first time. She said, help me find what killed my son. Eba mi wa nkan tó pa ọmọ mi. For the first time since we have been in this justice for Mohbad, 2 weeks time, it will be a year. So it seems as if what Mohbad allowed her to pass through. I told you people, I said it is vaccine that they are giving her. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń drag Iya Mohbad yẹn, o Mohbad mọ̀ sí, o mọ̀ fẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe fún to wake her up. Bó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n so Iya Mohbad mọ́ bí kan ni, kíní yẹn ó tú. I know they will go and renew it, but it's not going to work. Kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. And I need the help of Folashade. You people, you know I've been shouting Folashade. I know you people will be wondering why. For more reason. I know a lot of you will be saying, you have been saying Folashade from day one. I said shouting Folashade. He joined a by lot the Folashade team. Oh, bo, mo de mo pongo mi. Oh, bo. She knew in her heart then and there when it's time for her to stand up. Because what get Iya Mohbad. So, I want you to take note of all what she's saying. For the first time, since everyone, even people that are not related to Mohbad, me, you, have been seeking justice for Mohbad, Mama Mohbad. This is the first time Mama Mohbad will talk about seeking justice for her child. This is the first time. So, Ogunyetin Suko. Let's listen. Did you hear? Mi ò fẹ́ kẹ́ bá Jose, which is what she calls her husband, gan jàmọ́. Who can in this world say that Mama Mohbad will say before she was supporting the fight? In fact, she is among the people that was putting pepper. Because when Mr. Miwa called her then, so that she and her husband can come together and find waiting by their pikin, she went back to go and tell Wunmi, àti tí wọ́n sọ, àti tí wọ́n sọ, ìsìyá Mohbad ló padà tó lọ sọ that Wunmi even said it. She said it when they Wunmi they brought her on this. She said if people know what they told Mama Mohbad, if they know what Papa Mohbad told Mama Mohbad, if Mama Mohbad come and say it, bye. I remember I did a chat then. I said, yeah, Mohbad. So your brother-in-law called you and told you that come, you and your husband, ẹ faripọ̀, ẹ wá nǹkan tó pa ọmọ yín. It is only mandatory. Then you went back. The next thing you now brought pikin. That's where she got Shashangbele àbí Shashangbele. Liam ò tọrọ bàtà lọ́wọ́ wọn o Shashangbele àbí Shashangbele ni. Bí wo lógún ẹrú Liam ò ní wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyá Mohbad wá lọ di musician. Ó wá fi ọmọ ekere, ó fi Liam, ó fi spite Baba Mohbad. The question I still ask myself is, was she thinking that Liam can replace Mohbad? No. Wallahi, can I shock you, Mama Mohbad? When Liam gets old, I mean, starts to grow, by the time Liam is the age of Mohbad, guess how old you will be? By the time Liam will be age of Mohbad, guess how old you will be? We are the same age. You will be 77 years old. And kò sí assurance that you will still be alive. Even me. It's only God. Ló mọjọ́. And nǹkan ò ní tiẹ̀ that God has blessed to take care of you and her father and his father and of course his siblings and all the family of Wunmi. He died at the age of 26, or maybe going to 26, so you'll be 76. He died. God just blessed him that he's able to take care of you early. So there's no assurance that at the age of 20-something, you will make it. Most likely, a lot of people, in fact, many people by 26, they are still poor. They are still poor. So, Liam, do you know when all the things you enjoyed from Mohbad that you would have been enjoying at your age now, 50, all what you were meant to enjoy, they took it from you suddenly. You are not sure of what took the life of that child. You now say, can I shock you? When Liam gets to that age, if by then God has blessed him, he will take care of me. How many of us remember our grannies? Do you, Mama Mohbad, did you take care of your grandmother? Nǹkan tiẹ̀, ó kú lójú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, ó kúkú mysterious, wá ń kọ Shashangbele. You are spiting Mr. Loba. I look at your case then, and in my head, I said, wow, is this person truly a mother. And that was why I personally called you Abiagba. I think that was the only name I could give you, Abiagba. Because Kosabiamo, no grandchild can replace your own children. And can I tell you the truth? You can't love your grandchildren more than your children. You can't. Because their own parents, your child will love them more than you. Because it's my love. You will love your own Mohbad, Blessing, Adura, and co. You can't love Liam more than I'm just being real with you. Ìtọ́jú wo ni Liam fẹ́ fún ẹ? Kò sí. If you are prone to leave the world, God forbid, at 60, Liam will just be 10 years old. Ta ló lose. Meanwhile, you would have been able to enjoy ọmọ tí wọ́n tó kú suddenly for another 10 years in millions, in billions, most likely. Ológo ọmọ. And then the world stood. Gbogbo ilé ayé dúró. Everyone stood for this man. That any tó dájú èèyàn tó yìí. We are going to find justice. I will still keep saying it. Mama, you went to the court and said you do not want autopsy. Even if you are a special needs child. Only disability of sharp, sharp. You are still not somebody to disability or affect ọpọlọ èèyàn to that extent. Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti mọ̀ pé Abiagba ni ẹ́. Abiagba oni ò fẹ́ autopsy. For the first time, meaning you hear us. Gbọ́ wa. For the first time, láti jọ́ tí o ti ń ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe, you have just spoken like a mother. And it is just when you had issues with Wunmi. When you had issues with Wunmi, meaning they are finger effing your brain. I believe Folashade 100%. I don't have to be in your family to understand as it is. Exactly what we say online is coming out, and it's just by looking, we can tell. This is the problem, this is the problem. Oh, Boron, Ishade said it. You don't even listen to them. Àwọn tó máa dúró tì ẹ́. Àwọn tó lè dúró tì àwọn ọmọ ìyá ẹ tó máa sọ òótọ́. You are seeking advice with Lance. Oni Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ní, you call me for advice. Really? Really? So you call Ìyábọ̀ Òjó for advice. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó abused Babaloba. Tonto no abuse Babaloba. Ìgbà yìí láàárọ̀ tó wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní pé kó má bu it's good what you said. But why now? Why now? Because ojú ẹ ti já. Ojú ẹ ó ti já. I've said it here and I'll still repeat. Do you deserve all this dragging they are to you? Yes, you deserve it. Should they drag you more? Yes, they should drag you more. You should feel the heat. You should feel the heat. What Wunmi and her team have been doing to Mr. Loba for 11, almost a year. Tomoyinti ṣaláìsí. O ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ 2 weeks to ọdún kan tí Mohbad tó ti lọ ni o ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọjí. So tí wo bá drag ẹ kí wo fi ẹ wé ṣègede kí wo parọ́ mọ́ ẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ. Pé o jí ẹrù, o kó ẹrù, o ṣe gbádá, you wouldn't wake up. O ní sọjí. O ní sọjí pé to come out and say it as it is pé enough. Èwo ni kẹ́ máa bú bàbá ọlọ́mọ. And you know what is happening pé Wunmi ló wà lábẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń dún. You know. So tí wọ́n bá sọ pé oníjẹkújẹ ni ẹ́, nǹkan tí wọ́n fún ẹ jẹ ni, I agree. I agree. I agree that what you are doing is totally unbecoming from a mother who lost a child at such a very tender age. Wọ́n ní ògo dé ẹ̀mí pín. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tí gbogbo ayé rí, evidence oríṣiríṣi, ọ̀rọ̀ jáde, gbogbo nǹkan bíyànnú, àwọn aráyé, everybody ń gbáwọ́ mórí. Ọmọ yìí kò lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ until we see the truth. A gbọ́dọ̀ rí. Ìwọ ìyá Mohbad ní pé ó bá wọn múlẹ̀, ó dalẹ̀. Ta nílẹ̀ ò bá dà bí ò bá kí ń ṣe wọ̀. If you are truly a mother. Let me tell you one thing, ìyá Mohbad. Èyí tó ṣe, ó yìí kéré. Ara ẹ ló ń help. Because wo, I had said mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Fọláṣadé gbọ́ mi. Ìwọ ló ò bá jẹ́, ó bá jẹ́. Tó bá yẹ pé ó tètè ṣe 360-degree turn around tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ó bá jẹ́ sọ́nàbàyà. Kì í ṣe lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dá o. Lọ́wọ́ Mohbad ọmọ ẹ̀ gangan yẹn ni. Ìkọ̀ etí ẹ̀ ló fi gbọ́ pé kò ń ṣọmọ lásán. Ẹ wá rò pé àwa kúbi àwa rí gbogbo yín, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kọ orúkọ ẹ̀ sí ara ẹ̀ tó fi sílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ. Dípò ẹ̀ jẹ́ àmúwá Ọlọ́run. Tẹ́ tún obstruct justice. Gbogbo yín pátá. Mohbad a fi ojú yín hàn màbo. Kékeré nù nǹkan tí Mohbad máa ṣe fún yín, òun lè ti rí yẹn. Ẹ̀sìn yẹn is just preamble. Eléyìí ò tí ń ṣẹ̀sìn. Tó bá yá àwọn èèyàn máa bẹ̀ sí ya wèrè. Yes. Nígbà tẹ́ bá mú nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ́tọ̀, wèrè máa dé. Ẹ máa bẹ̀ sí ya wèrè, ẹ máa bẹ̀ sí ya aṣọ máa ra yín lára. She's begging. Mi ò fẹ́ kẹ́ bá Josie gan jà mọ́. Ìgbà yìí láàárọ̀, Mama Mohbad, when they have been doing this thing for months, that means you were enjoying it. You were enjoying it. Are you now realizing that, is it right? If she didn't do it to you, if Wunmi did not do it to you, then you know, you are seeking advice. They said their queen mother, she came out herself to say, you come to her to seek advice. And you have people like your sister there, Fọláṣadé and co. Torí pé àwọn yẹn o, bóyá torí pé wọ́n ń ṣe celebrity. Nǹkan mama behave ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí. Ṣebí nǹkan tí wọ́n fi gbé ẹ mọ́ra nìyẹn tó fi di pé ó di ẹni tó lọ ṣe ṣaṣangele. Torí pé àwọn Fọláṣadé àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe celebrity. Yóò ṣe lọ mú àwọn aráàta tẹ́ pé you are not, you have to think of it. Ẹni tó ń bú ọkọ ẹ, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n against ọmọ ẹ. No seek advice wèrè wo. At what age? At what age? Oh, can you see? She's begging the public that they should leave her family alone, which is what she was meant to have done from the beginning. Instead, ìyá Mohbad yìí knows that Wunmi, her plans and what she's doing, she decided that her loyalty remains with Wunmi. That's why people, they are saying that it's because of what she was promised, she and Adura. And it was her that made those kids do like that. And Darosha, it is Mama Mohbad. See, so in the end, I'm going to go on this person's page now. Shade, I'm going to play her own. You saw where she continues saying that these people, everybody, I bet me, all this team with me, all over, that everybody have scattered this, her family, that we should all leave their family alone. You heard that? They caught her there. That everybody should leave their family alone. That everybody has scattered their family. You understand? So, the truth still remains. Wunmi is the one that scattered their family. Why has Wunmi scattered their family? I will still ask all of you before I play for Lashade. Iya Mohbad. Iya Mohbad. Iya Mohbad. I called you 3 times. And everybody here today, you understand? Has anybody ever sat down to think of it? That, okay, Pepe say, we are going to go our way. All these people coming to take side with Wunmi, Adura, they just they pass Adura among. And DJ Bami. Yeah? Has anybody amongst them? Let's leave Ishala, Spendi, and Prime Boy now. The 3 people that were with Mohbad, the last 3, 4 hours before his demise. As Mama Mohbad come out to tell us like this and say, all of you, I beg, make una stay una house. Wunmi have told me how everything played out. She said, yes, this is the way it happened. And then this led to the demise of Mohbad. Have you heard it from Mama Mohbad or even the Team Wunmi people? Many of them do not know what happened to Mohbad, maybe on Monday or maybe on Tuesday. They don't know. The only thing they have been saying is, leave this small girl. Like they refer to someone like me. Shebi, you have a child. Widow. Widow that is having her fun now. Is now able to do her and be able to do everybody fucking, everybody shaking the and she cannot sit down and explain to the world. Even Iyabo Ojo, who is their queen mother, have not come out to tell all of us, to tell us that this is exactly what happened. Can I then give this submission to everyone? Adura is the one that said in the court that it is Prime Boy that pied Mohbad. Wunmi never said it in the court too. Wunmi never said anything like that in the court. It was Adura that said Prime Boy pied Mohbad. Meanwhile, Mama Mohbad herself said, Naira Marley. Now, who did Wunmi? Who was with Mohbad? Who was with Mohbad? On this fateful day? Who has she said pied Mohbad? Or what has she said to us or to the court that led to at least an explanation? All the story that Wunmi told them in the court, we all know it is not true. Like, Mohbad was carried and he was put on a bike. How can you put someone that you already said pied at home? In that same CTC, she said 2 different things that contradicted each other. She said Mohbad pied at home. At the end of it again, she still said they carried Mohbad. The man driving was the one that said Mohbad was cold. Then they packed and put Mohbad on the bike. Then when they got to the police station, to the hospital, Mohbad she said dead upon arrival. And you can tell the story in any way, does not collaborate, does not correspond, does not make sense. The whole story, even a mumu, you don't even have to study law to understand that I'm reading a case and this case is rubbish. If I'm in the jury, I know what I already know. The Mama Mohbad herself, tell her to come and explain to you what happened to her child. And she's taking side with her but she doesn't know what happened. She cannot tell us. At least if they tell the world that, okay, we now know what happened, though. This is how it all played out. This is what happened. This one said Prime Boy. CY told him. Meanwhile, the CY herself never mentioned a thing like that in the courts. In fact, to be very sincere, Iya Prime Boy spoke to me and she told me, K Crown knows what I am talking about. She told me, she confronted Wunmi, and Wunmi said, no, the thing between Prime Boy and Mohbad was not a serious thing, no. Oh, Jao. So how can you then, Adura then say, CY said, now Mohbad, now Prime Boy, by Mohbad. Now, do you now understand why that hand, it was sent to all of us? That one hand is like this. Do you now understand why that hand, even though in that video, it showed clearly that Mohbad was already, he wasn't alive. There somebody was moving the hand because they wanted to say something about that hand. And good thing, thank God, Prime Boy is alive. Prime Boy said, he talked to me. He said it. He said, there was never a fight. This blood and whatever they are saying, I don't know what it is about. There was never a fight. So, how can we sit down in the world? Tí technology wa, ìlú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè tó ní òfin. And you, a mother, tó bí ọmọ tó dẹ̀jẹ̀ lé ọmọ, tí ò wá kàn ṣọmọ kan imbecile kan, ọmọ kan bí billions. Ọmọ yẹn kò kú fẹ́m. Ó wá ní kó má ṣe autopsy. Ó dẹ̀ lé àlàyé tó fẹ́ fún àwa abiyamọ tòótọ́. Ta dúró gidigba pé a gbọ́dọ̀ bá bàbá tó jẹ́ abiyamọ tó ń fi dúró báyìí. It's not about Baba Mohbad. The reason why I acknowledge Baba Mohbad on my platform, and I will say it again and again, is because I see he's the only one seeking justice for Mo. It is not justice for Baba Mohbad. I talk about it, I make reference to me, because he is the only one seeking justice for his son. But in all of it, none of them have said the same thing that is true. What DJ Bami said in the court of law is different from what Wunmi said and what Adura said. Doesn't that make you all know that there's a problem? There's fire on the mountain. You know, Jolori Olule. Then you, Mama Wunmi, Abi Mama Mohbad, you not think it is cool that we should just let it slide as if it is a chicken that bite. As if it is in this country there are times that you are coming like this on the road. There will be traffic. Guess who traffic, the police, guess what they are doing? Only get dog kan low escape no omi. Tó ń lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Wá dẹ̀ dá traffic ilẹ̀. Wá dá wa dúró nbí, wá dára búrò bin. A máa dúró kí dog. Bóyá ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ń jẹ́ dog. Ó máa kọjá. Duck, D-U-C-K. Ṣe sà. Pẹ́pẹ́yẹ, ó máa dúró, a máa dúró, ó máa kọjá. It shows ibi tí ẹ̀mí jọ wọ́n lójú dé nílé ayé òyìnbó tá emulate ní gbogbo nǹkan. How they so appreciate and take every living thing, how important they are. It's not only dog, even cat. That is how important they will cause traffic. I've seen one particular day. I don't know if the dog, I don't know what happened. But you have been kúrò nílé. Tó bá lọ báyìí, a tún já padà. They stopped all of us. Ajá yẹn kò dúró. So if you want to move, ó tún lè sá padà. Whoa, they didn't want the whoa, fẹ́ kéèyàn kó lọ pa ajá yẹn. Ajá nìyẹn o. Ability pé odidi ọmọ. Tí ò wá ń ṣe ọmọ tí wọ́n ń tọrọ kú fún o. Ọmọ kan bí igba. To make sense. Olú ọmọ. Ìwọ ìyá Mohbad. Wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń sọ pé nǹkan tó yẹ pé bó ló fi gbogbo logo yìí sí ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. Ojú ẹ̀ ti wájà. Let's listen to Folashade. Let's listen to Folashade after the apology of Mama Mohbad. And then she did more than one. It was one that was sent to me. I think some people have said sending other ones to, but if you have it, you can play it. I just want to say something about it. You know, I sensed Folashade and the sister, they are not cool. She with style addressed it. They are not cool. And I know it's do you know why? Kamama, Iya Mohbad, let me tell you something. Tí o bá ń hùwà ọmọjú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí, what you have inside your ṣòkòtò, wàá máa wá lọ fún sí ṣòkòtò. Nígbà tí o bá nírú àbúrò bí Folashade, and you know, I have my reason why I've been referencing her, calling her, because I know she's capable. She's the only one that can help the sister. In the terrible bondage she found herself, be it for a reason or for no reason. But mo mọ̀ pé ìwà ìjẹkújẹ náà is part of it that led her into this kind of bondage. Listen to Folashade. Listen to her. I'm coming. Let me go to her. Where is she?
Okay. Ayé ìburú gan. Ayé ó burú gidigidi gan. So, ẹ tún set Ìyá Mohbad up. Ẹ set it up. King White. Liars. Ìgbà tẹ́ tí ń pè mí, èmi náà wò.
I said it. That King White is Karimo that is selling King White to me. I should calm down. I should just... That King White, mo ti máa ń sọ, téèyàn bá ti wà, tó bá ti ń fi ribbon, tó ń fi okùn scarf orí obìnrin gangan, tó fi ń ṣe trainers, tó máa fi síbẹ̀, tọkùnrin bá ti wà, tó tiẹ̀ ti ń lo bleaching cream, ẹ fura. Native doctor ni. You understand? Tọkùnrin bá ti wà, tó ti jókòó báyìí, tó gun chair tó gun báyìí, tó bá ti ń bú obìnrin, tí obìnrin yẹn wá tọ́, not be say the woman come meet you, jọ́ tó ti ṣe chat tó máa rérò, ó máa forí mi pé èròǹgbà yẹn, tó máa jókòó, á bú mi. Ẹni tí mi ò tọ́, níjọ́ tí mo gbọ́ pé ọmọ 35 ni mo fi wò pé TikTok and Facebook is a leveler. Tí mo ti rí tó wọ trainers white, tó ti fi scarf orí obìnrin, tó fi ṣe ribbon, tó fi so ẹsẹ̀, ni mo ti mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ fi mí lajú. Bóyá àwọn nǹkan díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí kí lorúkọ ńkú Ọ̀túnba, àwọn nǹkan díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí wọ́n kàn ti fi hàn díẹ̀díẹ̀, is not thinking he has arrived, you understand? Yeah, he's not thinking pé òun náà ti, you know, this justice for Mohbad really made him feel pé you know, some of these people that you see on this justice for Mohbad, it just made him feel very important. Ó wá ń rò pé bóyá oògùn díẹ̀díẹ̀, àwọn gbẹ́rẹ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti sí lórí àti kíní, ó ti rò pé ohun èèyàn gidi tó ti ń búyàn, ni mo ti mọ̀ pé ó ní lọ́wọ́. Tẹ̀tírẹ́nsìn elétekéte ni bó ṣe wà yẹn. Kò sí nǹkan kan tí Karimo lè sọ fún mi lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Mi ìgbà tí ẹ̀ rárá. Òun ni Folashade ti wá sọ yẹn. Pé ó ti ẹ̀wọ̀n èpè fún, èpè yẹn kò dẹ̀ sígbà tí èpè kò ní ṣe lórí ẹ. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti wà, tí wọ́n bá ń da justice for Mohbad irú, tí wò fẹ́ kárí justice fún Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé bàbá ṣe ń sún mọ́ báyìí tí yín ò ju pé kẹ́ máa fàájá tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣáà fẹ́ kárí justice tẹ́ fẹ́ máa jókòó sórí TikTok tẹ́ fẹ́ máa ṣe pressy tẹ́ fẹ́ máa gba lion tẹ́ fẹ́ máa gbowó tẹ́ fẹ́ máa fi Mohbad Yomi jẹ́ ká sáré gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Let Yomi talk to us.
Even if Mohbad came out and he sang about it, that 10 years I don't see mommy. Parents don't get angry to the extent that they will still lose the natural touch with their children. You understand? I know it can be frustrating, like your son singing and the whole world getting to hear that, oh, 10 years I don't see mommy, and you know, the boy praised the father. And then, of course, when you look at the whole scenario, it is duty of a normal mother to want to reconnect with that child. That if I miss you, if I miss any part in your life, I want to recover, I want to pay back, I want to cover for lost ground. So when you look at it, 10 years, 15 years, I don't see mommy. But what did you were with the child for a while. But you are small back of a you choose to live again. And it was understood that the boy said, don't go. Stay back. Within that day and a half, that you left the boy again. One feel until you are recovered, one feel love again. Do you understand?
Yes, I am understanding
you. You must understand the language of your child. Ọmọ yẹn ò bá dàgbà bó ṣe wà yìí bó ṣe dàgbà yìí ó náwó èdè kan tó wà pé dáàdì ẹ wò ẹjẹ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ later my dad will say kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ you will see him, he will come back again because there is that bond but tí o bá ti sí natural bond tí o bá ti ọlọ́run bá jẹ́ kí ibi ọmọ kó bí wá ibi ọmọ ò ní bí gbogbo àwa bí àwọn so even when you want to go tí kí ni ẹ sọ pé fọmọ ẹ sílẹ̀. Your spirit will say, no, I don't want to go. Come here, but this, Mohbad's mom left. We wanted to work for 14 days. 1.5 days you left, and the next thing they're about to tell you your son is dying. And now he died again. Are you saying if it is the police that are looking into the angle of who killed that boy and they are trying to come up with the truth, how will a mother say? A mother would prefer, okay, whatever the case may be, let me stay neutral. Anybody, all the one look up, and I shall get you a show. And it's about me, come up with Carlo for me, or Rolo Dami, or not conscious money, you know. So it is time for her to make amends. It's going to be wrong again. Because any turn on Bambawi or Shoro Begao, if it gets to a stage that Mohbad chooses to rise up and say, Ati Babao, Ati Yao, Ataburo, Atebo, Atoloshelu, Ataralu, anybody involved in this will pay. I will fight them directly. Now, they should be ready. The consequence is going to be enormous. And whatever anybody wants to tell me, I don't care who wants to back down. I don't care who is playing gimmicks to discourage this struggle. We will stand firm and we will stand to the last. We will face anybody that is coming in our way. I am nobody can discourage me from this struggle that I step my feet in. I am not in for anything. Nobody has given me money. I'm not going to collect money from anybody. I am only going to stand firm. I'm going to appreciate every support because every struggle needs oil to push it.
That's right.
For me personally, I don't need anything personally from anybody. I have made it a point of call that I owe the society a duty. I owe every other Nigerian that won't travel abroad. I want you or maybe won't care for me. In 2010, I was sick. Was sick in Nigeria. Check what I mean. Get the combine, but no just shirts. I told Bookie Wright, I said, a ticket, that award, that lawyer, I must go with you. Alaji Taiwan Zalo Gogoni Sati. Ever familiar hospital you. I must go to that trip. Spirit to the Drossen Nigeria. But all she back treatment when sir. She may be more paying for me. Come and pick me, sir. He can hear me, he can bear witness. Shirt company, shirt via aircon. Jeans, round neck, you Timo white. When I move jeans shirt, Danny Mike. But you just trousers Timo wore. But you slippers. When I was sauces, or when you move to London. Booking right, no cut ticket. Okay, oh, what I you when I see cash to allow me. My marketer has sent my money. Couple of shots to go hospital. I said I must go. Into I got into England. I had a familiar. Lara, I want fancy Ogogo. Don't want to your family don't want to like me. Alaja Yabo. I don't want Alaja Yabo. I want Kyogogo. Suddenly, they were like, Sati. Sati. And the next thing they looked for me, I was half gone. And then you know what happened? They picked me up. Not gonna pick me up. They say, hey, no tell. Change my money. Oh, we can start us. Shembi. Tẹ́bá fi lè kọ́ ambulance fún bí gbèsè ló máa dálẹ̀ ẹgẹ́ máa rú lọ lẹ́nu. I could die on the road. But only ìkà ló máa ń ṣe kí ni orí òkì ń gbé. Lára àwọn tó lọ ń kádàrá pé mo ti ràn lọ́wọ́ tí mo fọ́ ara mi mú lọ lóyìnbó pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ lóyìnbó yá papọ̀. Ẹni tó máa ràn mí lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà ní PP manager PA ó yẹ ẹ̀já lọ. Ìyẹn ni mo ní kó lọ bá mi ra aṣọ báyìí lẹ́yìn tí máa wọ̀ lọ sáwọ́ọ̀dù yẹn torí kò sáṣọ kankan. Ìyẹn ń gbé wá bá mi ní òtẹ́ orí sí àsìkò. Alájà tí n bá parọ́ ìyá mi ti wà lọ́rùn. She knows I'm speaking the truth. Mo fi ẹlẹ́dàá wọn mo fi búra. Ìbúra ó gbé súùtù yẹn wá ló dé sásìkò. Wọ́n ti rò mí wá sí ìsàlẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ gbé mi wọnú mọ́tò Alájà Ìyábọ̀ yẹn. Wúmà yẹn ta ló máa tẹ̀lé náà mi? Ibẹ̀ làwọn colleagues mi wọ́n pé níwọ̀n bá a ti ṣe ìwọ̀n bá ká lè ṣe tẹ̀lé lọ́kẹ̀ tó bá lọ kú sójú ọ̀nà ńkọ́. Wúmà yẹn ẹni tí mo mú lọ tí mo fún ara mi mú lọ lóyìnbó tó ń rìn sásìkò kí Ọlọ́run bá mi kó túbọ̀ bá wà mí dúró ti gbọ̀dá náà. Kò sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó lè ṣẹ̀ mí tí bá ṣì rántí ìjọ yẹn gan mo máa ń dárí jìnnì. Bó ṣe ní máa tẹ̀lé o. The brother now entered the car pẹ̀lú èmi àti Alájà Ìyábọ̀. Bá ṣe ń gbé ìsàlẹ̀ àdúgbò Alájà Ìyábọ̀ ẹni tí mi ò rí rí tí ò mọ̀ mí rí. You now tell me I should not stand up and fight for Mohbad. You are now telling me it's none of my business.
Yes.
Ìwọ ló ti jẹ́ business Alájà Ìyábọ̀ tó dìde tó bá risk yẹn. At the end of the day, bá ṣe ń gbé ìsàlẹ̀ àdúgbò Alájà Ìyábọ̀, she picked up her phone. But in Lotto, but I can still picture what was going on. And she called the ambulance. She was going, till the diary, I do till the diary, ambulance to your the other street, other side, no. Ambulance, car kekere. But about do, yeah, I like the money, yeah, who can say, how much you want to see? Who should dress to idea on lady, only keep on that. Mr. Bissell, look at me. Bissell Oguso, he was my manager then. Only about that, and you're one there. And the woman quickly opened the door, rushed back to pick me. Until now, because I didn't see the one, also I baby, of course, so Miss Lele, no one. When you say, he's my friend, he's sick. I want the ambulance to go and pick him, okay? I want to come back. What? Wow. Ambulance right there. Yes. I have my beginning brother here. Okay, it's all right. What's your DOB? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You can talk. It's all right. Can you? That's all right. Because I like this shit. No, the brother, I'm going to go. All right. Sign. What's the question? Only better to take in a pipe. Only a call from back up for a bigger ambulance. Quotation was let's stop ambulance. How many today? One day the day. Okay, you know what? I'm confused. Can I have a deal between few support is in there? The quote see Yamo. On my deal with me. About family green. Like a baby. and they took me into the ambulance. Okay, who is going to follow us? And they told you, what's in 2007. Only it's me. Okay, so I pop in. I walk on the hand, I walk on the journal. Also, to my 2 town, I'm going to pass it straight up. Oh, no, reversing it. And one day, I like that that did that. Show me Yamiri. Can my mother ever identify? Keep on saying to Jad like for 5 million times. That is humanity.
That's humanity.
And that is the league. If you tell me if I cut him out by in here, and that is how I want to raise my children. And that is how I want the Nigerian society to be known for. And that, at the end of the day, I lived. One woman in a hospital. Mohbad is treating professor of malaria, professor of clinical, professor here, you know what, don't go back to Nigeria. Because if you go back, you're going to contaminate, you're going to get contract this disease again. Want to stay? Hey, do you understand?
Oh, yeah, me. What Mama suggested.
I have experienced in life. So we have a duty. And
Ben, that's the duty.
we don't have any other thing. So I will just appeal to everybody. Every distractions will come.
True.
Standing to fight for justice, you don't need anybody to invite you to come and do it. You don't need a victim to say, hey, they go. See, victim back by the I am a Nigerian, you are a Nigerian. So if in doing that, go into it with your church mind, with your honesty.
That's right.
You understand? I want to stand, I want to defend justice, I want to stand by what is that. Because doing this, and the people going to share any, don't know how what is several, not Jola. And the people that I want to work case Mohbad, oh, I want to get who look at Sheku Patele, Toti Rotele, not my wife, I don't know. Hey, when I got my pious, and at my shame in the video, they will put my road to the extreme. When I look for a walk, Nigeria. And that is why we will make the police do the right work.
That's right.
I am not going to mince words. We are for peaceful movement. We will come out on the 11th and we will raise our placards. We are going to be wearing black. We're going to be putting white armband to signify peace. But laying here, if we cooperate with the government, if we ask them to do the right thing, if we give them the right information, if we support them in every way, and they decide to play on our intelligence,
yes,
I am sorry, we will face ourselves.
That's right.
Because you will apply to work in government, or you will hold government position, and then you will use that position and the people's wealth and government power to deliver on injustice, to deliver provocation. It's not going to work. Exactly. Because Nigerian society and people we have been raised with the intention that our colony ilu, and it's about your sorry for the colony ilu. If you speak or you ask for your right or you do what belongs to your right under the law, then you are going to jail or they will kill you. Enjoy kunoda. Why should you make it comfortable for people in government that they must kill you if you demand for your right? Is that not madness?
It is.
Why should you allow persecution?
That's infringement on even our rights.
So it's because people don't even understand what this means. And when I've been doing the best I can, I said, until by this stage you go, fine, I have been advocating for human rights for as long as I can. Go and check all my movies. When I released Onikede on October 2nd, October 4th, we started answers. Because it's exactly what I explained there. Where I even positioned a blind lawyer, seeking justice and then challenging the police and even taking the police to court. So people saw the sample, they feel like, okay, this is how we should be able to challenge the police. You know, you have to stand by one another.
Exactly.
And that is the beautiful thing. So it's germane. When people stand in front of a court, the court is a public place. And that is why I have been able to say, Emil Ige, that I want to lead this. I am not one of those cowards. I have a registered NGO. Secondly, I have a structured way of demonstration. Peaceful protests, oh yeah, to see riots.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, to see strike. And of course, by so doing, when we stand in front of the court, we will seal our mouth. In order to achieve two things. One, we can never be silenced. But secondly, we don't want to stop or create noise in front of the court. But in front of the court is where you pass your message. When we stand in front of the court and say we are waiting, we want to know, because people don't even understand that Tike Siba Shele is duty bound. The body language of the court must respect the right of the victim, must respect the right of the defendant if there is anybody to or fear to come, and the public. But in this case, it is even a fact finding. And if truly we care and we love Mohbad, the way we came out, the way we persist and still maintain our stance online and offline, it is duty bound that when we want to do this, we stand. Courtroom.
Exactly.
All of us can sit in the courtroom. And that is why you must coordinate yourself orderly and you stand. It has nothing to do with the family. Every person, every advocate of justice, of human rights, can see that case Toshilawai. I have a vested interest. You have an interest. You are a stakeholder in the case.
That's right.
You are a stakeholder in the matter. If they use the court to do the wrong thing, the consequence is coming back on all of us. If the president of Nigeria makes a decision on behalf of all of us, but you come open against Russia, China, to 1 week friendly match. You are a part of citizen or not?
That's right.
Declaration, executive order. Everybody of fighting age, go and carry gun. That is why you know that. So I wanted to come to court to say, this is what I say. You say, Kokomi, that I'm now a Nigerian. So I am a Nigerian when you start war. But when we are in the country and I want to play my role, I want to contribute my quota, I want to be part of the process. You said I am not part of it. You can't do that. Any adult, if you are an adult and a member of a voting public, what they do with your police station, what they do with your public hospitals, what they do with your courts, what they do with your public institutions, it's your right. It's not a protest. People do not understand. We're not protesting in front of the courts.
Exactly.
We are passing a message of solidarity. Exactly. And also to maintain that we are seeking justice for the person that they are trying to do fact findings for. Nobody is angry. Nobody has indicted the court or the coroner inquest. As a matter of fact, the coroner inquest is doing well.
That's right.
They are doing absolutely well. So now that we understand the fact that they are liberal, the coroner inquest is neutral, they are not going to be doing the biddings of anybody. They are only ready to do the biddings of the public. So it is duty, but that is the way we should start picturing the society. When Michael Jackson was being tried, his fans were stationed in front of the other side of the court.
Yes.
We notify the police, and they must be there to support and guide us and ensure that we are safe. And whether they don't come, we have our own security structures we're going to put on ground. It is going to be foolhardy. It is going to be hypocrisy to think that will not allow. If the court and the system is willing to deliver justice, that people are coming out to say we are supporting the quest for justice, or you're going to get excuse.
That's right.
If you don't deserve justice, they cannot force justice on you. If you deserve justice, that people are now coming out and protesting should not be an excuse not to give justice. We should not even accept that nonsense. Those are the languages, pattern that they use to gag and to keep us perpetually exploited.
That's right.
And I believe it is about family. It is not about family. It is about the society.
Society is true. Correct.
If they want to use that court to deliver injustice to the family, who is going to stand and say, no, we cannot accept this?
And that's why this is important.
People don't understand. They don't even know the fundamental rights.
That's it.
They want to draw our convention here. Because that is how our children should be raised.
Exactly.
People who want you to raise your children not to be able to be bold enough to stand in front of a court and express themselves. What is civil, legit, legal than standing in front of a court with your placard without fighting?
Yes, without fighting. That is what we call peaceful.
That is pathetic. That you are not bothered, provided you don't cause trouble. What are they saying? Even if you are there to antagonize, if you are there to oppose, if you are there to support, irrespective, coordinate yourself orderly.
Yes.
They know that before you come, the police must be aware, and then the police will do their job. So it's simple. But to say that Nigerians, adults, genuine conversant campaigners, human rights activists do not have the right to assemble. I
don't think
so. When do we want to stop the nonsense? In 2024, you keep saying it's Nigeria, it's Nigeria. It's because some people believe that if they are in government power, it is automatic power to be autocratic.
Yeah.
It is automatic power to kill the rights of the people. It is automatic power to destroy the freedom of expression of people. Why do you want to go to court and ask for justice? If the little thing is being denied outside the court,
exactly.
Why would the right thing be done inside the court? That is what we should say. So basically, it's a movement, peaceful movement to do this.
Yeah.
It's to pass a message.
Yeah.
Nobody is influencing. Nobody can influence the court to do anything that they want to do.
Exactly.
All we are saying is follow the due process, do the right thing, ensure that you give everybody their rights under the law in this process, and then it is our duty to stand and air our voice. If we want to support Mohbad, we can go to the front of his house, we can go to the front of Asoro, we can go to the front of police station, anywhere we think is of concern. But if we cannot go to where his case is being tried, where do we want to go? To his village? To my bedroom? To the governor's house?
No.
And intention matters. What are you saying? What are you doing? It is time for them to hear us. And we will do it. No going back.
No. What's happening?
If anybody says we shouldn't do it, we will tell them why. And then we'll still go. And it's going to be funny. The court will still like, why are you asking them? Are they, why don't you want them to express themselves? Why should the court says, don't come and express yourself? The court that should defend your freedom of expression. Is that not madness? Why should some people believe that it is fear all the time? And get caught here, maybe no one Nigeria, it don't must stop. You must tell them that, okay, one thing must stop this, because we want a generation that people will be able to freely express themselves, so that everybody will know in the Nigerian society that you are going to be accountable.
Exactly.
The day and time that people will think I am in government position, I am in this position, I am rich, I am not going to be accountable. It's absurd. Absurd. Total absurdity. I don't want to see my country that way. If I made a local enjoy life.
That's right. It's the gospel truth.
I am beginning to like why not?
Frail, fragile.
So the common sense, that is why we need to key into human rights. It's sacrosanct. So normally on a good day, if the Nigerian society is really working well, when they see legitimate, active NGOs that are doing well in the society, okay, let's donate, let's do this. Some people prefer and look at struggles, campaign, movements like this, and they know that it is a continuum. They go into each struggle one after the other. After this, even after doing this, we can be doing another advocacy. Some people will go there and say, I want to contribute to my quota. I want to support with this. I don't know whether you have a campaign you're doing now. I don't know whether you have a struggle you're doing. It's not going to be like, of course, down here you will know that you will need money, but that is why people will think you're trying to take advantage. That's why somebody like me say, I'm not going to collect a dime from anybody.
Yes.
All I want the materials. Whoever those that want to support, they should coordinate themselves, bring the materials, bring it to the ground.
Yes.
The spirit of people that they even put in their resources will give life to the struggle.
That's right.
The public will know that this is not done by just one person.
That's
Do you understand?
right. Yes.
Everything in Nigeria, they want to attach ulterior motive. You will fight for this, they will say it's because of this, it is because of that, and they will be deceiving people.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Exactly.
Nobody should say that rubbish to me.
Oh, God, you're funny. I don't know why they reason like that. It's poverty mindset anyway.
Because some people love to discourage anything.
Yes, it's yes. Nǹkan tí wọ́n eléyìí ti gba owó, eléyìí ti fẹ́ gba owó, eléyìí èmi wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní Elégùṣì ti sanwó fún mi pé mo ti gba owó lọ́wọ́
Like somebody is saying, why did you wait 11 months to join Justice for Mohbad? And that is why I have to post on my page. Go back to my page on this TikTok. Recent one, probably the last 3 or 4 posts, and look backwards. Check the date and everything. I started with Justice for Mohbad probably on the 14th of September. So if you check, that will answer you. So go and check. Everybody is campaigning for this in different version. That you don't see me come on TikTok. I am doing my bit on social media, on Instagram. But of course, Timba okay, I want to take baby. Timba came out to be, and Abanimila Potemi.
Ben.
The other person is there.
Ben.
The next thing they will say is competition. I don't believe in competition. But I am extremely happy, and I was supporting in my own little way. And they broke it down for anybody. And she does this for one.
Exactly.
Anybody. Yo, talk with anybody.
That's
I
the
have seen
problem.
what people are doing. My own is the campaign was going, and a little fear yes. With or without Mohbad story, people are doing things on TikTok and they are getting money.
Exactly. That's
So
right.
it's absurd. People should not use that nonsense to discourage people.
Exactly.
Because this Justice for Mohbad, Nigeria, all those trivial talks, I want to talk KKK, I want to talk at the end of the day, it's about $1 billion.
It's petty talks. It's just petty talks and petty reasoning. I can't. I don't.
The